lost land of Ikoka. Long ago, in the powerful Benin Kingdom, there was a small village called Ikoka. This village, though peaceful, will later carry a heavy curse, a curse that will change its destiny for generations. It all started during the reign of Oba Ewakwe, a strong and fair ruler. His mother was from Ikoka, so the people considered themselves special. But as fate will have it, a simple misunderstanding will turn their misfortune around forever. One fateful day, the elder of Ikoka, dressed in white robes, and traveled to the palace in Benin City. They had come to inform the Oba that his mother has passed away. However, they did not know that in Benin culture, white was the color of celebration, not mourning. When the Oba saw them, his face twisted in rage.
How dare you come before me dressed like this?
He thundered, his voice shaking the palace walls. One of the elder, an old man named Osesua, quickly knelt.
Great Oba, we mean no disrespect. In our village, white is a sign of mourning. We have only come to tell you that your mother has joined the ancestors.
But the Oba was too angry to listen.
Lies, he roared. You celebrate my mother's death. You mock me.
Before anyone could explain further, he ordered his guards to execute all the messengers. Only one man was spared, to return to Ikoka and tell them of the Oba's wrath. The villagers mourned deeply, not just for the dead, but for the fact that their own king has turned against them. Time passed, and soon the Oba himself fell into trouble. His kingdom was in chaos. Enemies rose against him, and his own people refused to fight for him. With nowhere else to go, he remembered his mother's land, Ikoka. One cold evening, dressed in disguise, the Oba and a few loyal warriors sneaked into the village seeking shelter. The elder of Ikoka recognized him, but did not bow. Instead, they looked at him with sorrow and anger. An old woman, Mama Egiato, stepped forward.
You killed our son, humiliated us, and now you come seeking help.
The Oba, desperate, fell to his knee.
I was blinded by anger,
He admitted.
I need your help, my people.
The elder whispered among themselves. They gave him a choice.
If you want our help,
Said Zazua,
you must sweep our village paths and drink from the pond where our women fetch water.
the Oba's face burned with shame.
A king sweeping the ground, drinking from a common pond.
He clenched his fist. He could not do so. He stood up, toasted his robe, and spat on the ground.
If this is how you treat your king,
He said, his voice filled with anger.
then hear me now. No great man shall ever come from Ikoka. Your son will remain poor. Your men will remain unknown. But your women shall prosper for my mother's sake.
With those words, he stormed away, leaving the village in stern silence. Years passed, and strange things began to happen. Men from Ikoka, no matter how hardworking, could never become great. Some left the village seeking fortune elsewhere, but they would always fail or be forced to return home empty-handed. Yet the women flourished. They married into wealth, ran businesses, and built houses in cities. One man, Osemede, tried to break the curse. He traveled far, started a big trading business, and became very rich. But just as he was about to return to Ikoka in glory, his ship mysteriously caught fire and he lost everything. The curse is real, the villagers whispered. The Oba's words still live among them. Even today, Ikoka remains a shadow of what it would have been. The rules are broken, the schools are few, and the men struggle to rise above their fates. But some still believe the curse can be lifted. A young man, Efe, stood in the village square one day and shouted,
The curse has no power over us. It is not words that shape a man, but his own will.
Many laughed. Some nodded in agreement. But whether Efe will succeed or be swallowed by the same fates as those before him, only time will tell. A lesson from Ikoka. The story of Ikoka teaches one powerful lesson. Words have power. A single curse spoken in anger changed the destiny of an entire village. But just as words can destroy, they can also build. Maybe one day, someone will stand up and speak a new destiny